What's going on, my PT peeps? Welcome to that family of my fighters. I'm One Eye Bry, also known as PT. You don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about the Walking Dead universe and the ones who live and these potential spoilers. So obviously, spoiler warning. It says spoilers on the thumbnail, so if you don't want to know this information, stop watching now. But I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited for the return of Rick Grimes and Michonne, February 25th, 2024. For the start of the 6-episode season of The Ones Who Live. So Andrew Lincoln reportedly says and teased that The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live is very different. Not sure what that means, but hopefully it's not too different. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. But we know that potentially, per Rotten Tomatoes, we could have a first episode that's 90 minutes. So is that total runtime? We're not sure. Now, a lot of people have been like, Rick's in line, he's there in line. Good. Major General Beale looks to be addressing the group. And so Rick is right here in the center. And Pearl Thorne, I think, or whatever her name is, she is right next to Rick. So something's going to happen where they're working for the CRM. And then they're in these CRM jackets. So are they in trouble? Or is this what they wear around now? Or did they get demoted? I'm guessing they got demoted. But Rick is going to be, the focal point, obviously. But what has he been doing all this time? Does he get his pilot license? Can he fly a helicopter? Does he blend in? Does he have another role on the helicopter? Is he not the pilot, but some other aspect on the helicopters? Should make sense. We see helicopters all over the place, and with a budget of $13+ million an episode, CGI is hopefully good, but hopefully the story is looking good too. So we see the helicopter, we see Michonne looking up, she's smiling. So does she see Rick from afar? Is Rick on the radio loudspeaker thing? We'll have to find out. But Rick talking to Major General Beale shows that Rick has some favor. He worked his way up, and it's Rick Grimes. He's a focal point. Of course, he's going to have some status. But the Major would have no bearing with Rick Grimes. Like, he's nobody. He's not a political figure or some leader of some group, or maybe he is. We'll have to find out. But the big thing here is this scene right here in the trailer is the Yellowstone, mountainous, Montana, something in the distance with the helicopters going there. So we see at least 2 helicopters. Is that our group? Is that Rick and Michonne? Is that part of the Pioneers? Is it Portland? Is it CRM going after Rick and Michonne? So here are some potential spoilers. So per at TWDU Filming and Teresa Carter of a group on Facebook, there was a set for episode 105 that was labeled to be the Norris Geyser Basin Museum. Looks like this is Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming/Montana. So that's pretty cool if they go there, but that's like the total opposite direction of where everyone else is at the Commonwealth. So why are they going potentially to Montana, Yellowstone, to get into the Yellowstone craze, right? I mean, it's a huge show, but they end up there potentially. So I'm guessing that this could be where the Civic Republic is, like the government, not the military, or maybe a major part of the military is there. Maybe that's where they held up. Maybe that's where they've been holding out here. So again, per at TWDU Filming and Teresa of TWD Deadheads Fan Club, how'd they figure out Michonne is in Yellowstone? So a crew posted set details for episode 105 show a large set meant to be Norris Geyser Museum set up with many tents. Michonne is seen with the same outfit post-reunion going through the tents. So you can see it's a pretty big, gigantic set, which I'm guessing some big stuff happens here because you don't just build this for nothing. Some major events need to be happening here for some form, shape, reason, something. But, if you know the trailer, you know that Michonne is walking through these tents or sheets that are hanging just like this. So someone posted this and they circled the forest dwellers. So that could be in Montana. That could be Wyoming. That could be Yellowstone. And it looks kind of like what they're thinking about in that set. So Michonne is by herself here. She's not with Rick. So is Rick here? Did Rick get taken somewhere else? Is Michonne trying to find, we don't know yet, but it's getting a little bit clearer, if anything. And we're getting there, guys. We're getting closer and closer every day to the return of Rick and Michonne in the Walking Dead universe. But there's another closer shot of the construction plan for the set. Also, these potential spoilers here. He reaches for her, touching her face, some of the pain of their estrangement still there. She takes his hand, holding it, walking on with him. But the big thing is in the center. They pass by a broken wooden sign pointing towards a U.S. National Park Service ranger station. At the bottom of the sign, the park ranger motto is still visible. Protect the park from the people from the park, and the people from the people. And Michonne walks up to the sign, touches the words, the people from the people, considering the phrase for a few moments. So protect the park from the people from the park, and the people from the people. So a National Park Service ranger station. Some people posted this here too. Park regulations, animals. So just you see different things. I don't know. It's just, people are thinking about different theories and ideas right now. And here's a good shot of the Norris Geyser Basin Museum. And it's just museum in Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming. So there, people are putting two and two together. I don't know if this is just a thing there or this is from the actual set where Rick and Michonne get it on, I guess, right? So it looks like kind of a small set kind of a thing. So it could be. But the big question is to me, is if they go to Wyoming, they are going in the total opposite direction of Ohio. They're going away from our group. They're going away from the reunions. And we know that Rick and Michonne are going to be reunited, obviously. And Michonne looks up just like the scene at the end of The Walking Dead where Rick looks up at the helicopter. So the helicopters are clearly a point of emphasis, which is fine. But they're going to be traveling all over the place. And we know that Rick and Michonne are going to be together and reunited. But what's the end game for these two? Do they get reunited with the group back in Ohio, Virginia? Or are they leading the CRM away from Ohio and Alexandria and Virginia and everything at the Commonwealth? So, I don't think we're going to get a reunion of Judith with Rick and Michonne and RJ meeting Rick and, Daryl and Rick and, which I don't know. Like, I'm okay with it if there's not a reunion, but hopefully they have a reunion in another spinoff or another show. I just hope it happens. And in the trailer, they think that there's a thing on fire and they think they're blowing up part of the Commonwealth or something. I don't know. There's just no way to tell that, and from my opinion right now. But I also know that when Rick and Michonne's show was filming in New Jersey, the final episode 106, unless they filmed it out of order, they really tore up the CRM location here. And this was filmed in New Jersey, not Wyoming or Yellowstone or anything, any national park area. But you see helicopters, you see this, you see CRM trucks and Humvees and just big military stuff. So I'll have to see if that's the true end game here, CRM Falls. But I don't know about you, but I want to see Rick and Daryl reunited. And if Daryl, we don't know about the timeline of things, if there's time jumps and stuff there too, but I want to see a reunion of them. But we're getting closer, guys. Every day is a step closer to the reunion of Rick and Michonne. Rick coming back. I don't know if the first episode, I think it's titled Years, is going to be 90 minutes or if that's total runtime with commercials or whatever. But ultimately, I hope it's 90 minutes. That'd be awesome. More episode, more stuff. I hope every episode is over an hour because that would be awesome and they can really load up those episodes with great content. But let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We truly appreciate all love and support. And it'll be here before you know it, guys. February 25th is right around the corner as I make this video. Stay safe, and as always, tell them, Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys.